another exciting episode of Is It Really Reality? Guys, we have a great show for you today. Man, my girl Erica, she went live last night, guys, and I know a couple of you guys caught it, but Bud was probably knocked out. You guys gotta start alerting Bud on this type of stuff, man. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know she's live, man, before I can jump on in there. But, that's neither here nor there. She left it up. And I thank you for leaving it up. Erica, I thank you for leaving it up so Bud can see it. Now, everything, pretty much what Erica said is what Bud been saying for the last couple of months. Guys, like I told you guys before, when you see a guy like this one time, or a chick like that one time, you done seen them all. But Bud done seen them a couple of times, so that's how I know I seen them all, because I done seen this, this walrus girl and this mucker guy 1,000 times, but this is not my first time seeing these type of people, man. I done seen these guys, like 50 million times, man. So I'm that sure that when I see someone that's like these guys, I know just how this is gonna play out. I can tell you guys stuff like I'm a psychic because I done seen this episode 50 million times, Bud. Been living longer than Bud, man. You done seen a lot of stuff. I put these eyes of some people ahead of me, and you probably go crazy at the stuff I done seen. Alright? Now, Mucker, I know, you're walking around like, you're some big time, you're somebody, you think all the chicks want you now because Erica's, telling you to take care of your responsibilities, bud. But listen, Creolebea, I don't care how much Mucker put in your head like he's this gorgeous guy, like he's this hunk, like everyone wants him, she's only mad because he don't want her. Not true, bud, and you know that. Not true, bud, and you know that, bud. Only thing she's at him for, bud, is to take care of this baby. And it's frustrating. And it gets frustrating every time she has to wake up at night, this baby's crying, and all this type of stuff here. Mucker, if you really wanted to be in your baby life, let me tell you, bud, and you wanted a DNA when you know that baby's yours, you would do like any, person with sense would do. You don't just jump out there and say, hey, let me grab the baby and take him and get a DNA, and that's that. I don't want to hear nothing else. Until you do that, I'm not taking care of the baby that I know is mine. Lazy excuse, bud. You know that baby's yours. And if y'all get on a better page without walrus being in your ear, and I hear a couple chicks going around, saying, hey, you can't really blame her. A couple of them came in my comments, right? You're right. We can't blame her, but Bud is. Because I know she's back there doing a whole lot of stuff. Now listen, you guys are right, though. You can't blame her for everything. He has to take accountability for everything that he's doing. But I'm going to call her out, too, because I know she's in his ear. But I'm not calling her out for the fact that I think that she can change his mind or she's controlling his mind. I'm calling her out because she's an evil person and she was part of this story before him, guys. All these evil eyes. So I know how this girl get down. She's moving from here to there, and just starting stuff because she's angry that Erica. See, guys, this is the real truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you pay attention, guys, every time Cry and Erica come on with some lovey-dovey stuff or happy, here they go, Mucker and Toya. And it seems like she's telling him, I give you the money. You want to do something. Come on now, you got to do what I tell you to do. Hey, don't make me pull my wallet back. And Mucker jump up, and that's why you always see him there looking like a big dumb ball. Every time she come on with her mess, he don't even know which way she's going because he's that, slow in the head. He's thinking about money. And guys, it goes, like I told you guys, man, the one thing about it, when this whole situation started, and the reason why I go so hard on her, guys, and guys, listen to me. I'm not faulting her for what this guy, is not doing. But I'm going to still come at her because You gotta think of all the things she done. So, this guy was for the baby, right? He was for the baby. When he changed up, I believe Creolebea was in his ear when he changed up. Because in the beginning, he was for the baby, did whole videos and everything, man. Come on, man, this guy knows this is his baby. He knows for a fact, guys. You can't sit here and let this guy manipulate you guys. This is what a deadbeat do. They manipulate people to make it think. I see God all day. I be like, yeah, man, I seen your son in the store. With your baby mom, man. Little guy getting so big, man. She went off and went to telling me stuff. You know how you be out sometimes, because bitter moms, I ain't gonna call them bitter. Angry moms, because these guys don't step up to the plate. And then you talk to them, this guy could be telling you one thing. Then you talk to the baby mom, you see him in the store, little guy run up to you because he know you from being with his dad. And you talk to, hey, little guy, you all right? And then the mom come out and be like, no, he's not all right. That deadbeat, he don't do nothing for his son. And stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, guys? So this is the type of guy Mucker is. He's a deadbeat, man. He don't care about nothing. He don't care about... You gotta think about it, guys. Listen to me now. All the women out there that knows about deadbeats, and I know, majority of, the women do, because a lot of these guys is not stepping up to the plate. But in the real world, guys, you gotta just think about it, guys. If you would see this guy in the real world, what would you feel about him, You would know off back this is a deadbeat, because he's doing what every deadbeat do, make excuses for not being there for the kid, man. Make excuses, man. Because listen, Mucker, if you really want to know is the baby yours, you step in. And you guys can do it the right way. But you're not trying to do anything, bud. You're just sitting here making excuses, what baby want, baby get. You're making all these excuses. You're making all these excuses not to do. But guys, that's what I'm telling you. The bank account is not that big. Because he would have jumped right in. And I guarantee you that stuff that they bought for that baby already going back to the store. It went back right after she showed it. I guarantee you that. And if they got it, they probably went back to the store and bought the same stuff if she tried to come back and show some stuff. This girl is a psycho Looney Tune. And she's mad. Listen, guys, this girl is so mad that Erica got back with crying. Oh, my God. I guess she thought the grass was green on the other side, guys, when she jumped on over there. She just ran so quick, like, oh, I got me a guy that, a business guy. And then she found out wasn't no business getting took place nowhere near this guy. The guy is sharing I should be a psychic guy. I told you about old Porny Toes, man. Didn't I tell you guys that he is a assistant to the middleman? Cause he's that office, man. That office is so, that office need to be shut down. I didn't tell you what type of stuff they run up in that office. They're probably selling anything in there. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a travel agency office. I bet Mucker booked vacations and all, man. Talk about he's a realtor, man. He's a guy. I done told you you're an assistant to... You are a assistant to... assistant, bud, basically. You're assistant to the middle guy. How the middle guy has an assistant when he's the middle guy, man? He don't have to do any much work. He just point the, person to the right direction, guys. This guy is so low up under the bus, man. And I knew it was something, guys, because the guy do not go to the office. He rarely goes to the office. I guess his brother got mad and said, hey, you can't come every day no more. You done went over there and made your office on your side look better than mine. You making me look bad. You stay home sometime. I'm going to use your side. Because I ain't tell you to do all that stuff now. I'll give you a side and you want to make your side look better than mine. Try to make me look bad. And that's why Mucker got an office space at the house, because the brothers probably say, hey, man, you're doing too much flossing with my little, office I got, trying to make it like I'm a millionaire, man. Hey, don't do that. All the people I done, ran off on, man, they might think, I got some money, man. Stop doing that stuff, man. I want them to think I'm poor. Man, This guy Mucker is, I mean, you know, we can talk about this all day, man. And that sister-in-law, you know, Erica, man, the sister-in-law, man, you know, I told you guys, man, one thing about that sister-in-law, man, she's been with, I'm going to say this again, she's been with that family for 20-something years, right? I think that's where Erica talk about the brother girlfriend. Here she is. She's been with that family 20-something years, but she's been with that family 20-something years, waiting for any outsider to come through so she can cling to him and probably tell all her business about how they is and everything. Just same way she tried to cling to Erica. Any outsider come in that family, she's waiting. Because, you know, you gotta think about it. You imagine what she's going through in that hot circle. She need, man, when she seen anybody outside come in, man, she cleaned the toilet just as quick as she cleaned the Erica. Because she needs someone. She's an outsider. They treat her like, you know, whatever. She needs somebody she can come talk to and vent to, so that's why she's over there a while. Man, listen, Erica, that chick there, the same way she friended you, if Mucker get rid of Walrus, she's gonna cling to his new girlfriend the same way, bud. Cause that's what she's so miserable and everything. Man, you can look at that girl. Just pay attention to the videos they do. She look all depressed. Walrus is dancing around the house in one of the videos, and you know, her husband is staring at Walrus with the googly eyes. I'm like, man, what kind of sick mess they got going on over here? And Mucker, you better watch out. Walrus probably already sleeping with him. You know, that's just me, guys. That's just me. But like I said, guys, this Walrus is so angry that Crier didn't jump and take her back because she came with that lame sob story. You know, all of it was true. But it's what, you know, you told all that for nothing. You know, Crier was just never, man, the way Crier slided off in his slides, man, when he got rid of you, man, I knew Crier would never go back to you. Crier was happy. Listen, guys, once again, I'm going to say this. If you pay attention, in all those videos that Crier was in, Crier kept saying, if we ever break up, I knew right then Crier was not going to stay with her. I was getting mad through the TV. I was like, Crier, shut up, man. You keep talking about it, it's not gonna work, Crier. You keep saying if we ever break up. You know, I was like, yeah. But I get it now, Crier. I get it now. Yeah, Crier, man, yeah, hey. Crier, I get it. Crier got a little head, a brain on him, man. He's a little smarter than people think he is. Crier know how to move. And man, this guy, listen, guys. Don't think Crier don't know how to move out here. This guy ain't been surviving on. You know how quick people come on YouTube, get chewed up, and they're out of there. Crier haven't been surviving this long on YouTube, not knowing how to play, guys. He's not gonna let this Walrus run a trick on a human. Crier got way, come on, you know, Walrus can't run tricks on a human, man. We got way more brains than a Walrus, man. Come on now. So she jumped over there to the other side, and the grass wasn't greener. She cleaned to the sister-in-law that was over there in that miserable, it's like the Mucker prison, you know? The sister-in-law is over there in the Mucker prison. She cleaned to anyone coming her cell. Anybody that come in her cell because she's trying to escape. She needs someone to talk to. Rather, she escaped by just talking to someone. You know, just for that moment. Before Mucker brother pulled her by a dog leash. You know, these guys here are something special, man. They run the code over there, man. I'm telling you. The Mucker family code. Because the Mama Mucker, man, for you to say, oh, man, Cheek, this is what they do, you probably are one of the biggest, you know, what they call those guys, man, you know, when they have, like, you know, you guys ever seen that show, what is the name of that show come on? I think it come on Hulu, Handmaid's Tale. When they got the old moms, that when the girls come in, she, you know, tell them what to do and what they need to be doing, and if they don't do the guys right, she violate them, guys. That's what Mama Mucker is. If you ever seen that show, that's Mama Mucker, man. I'm gonna tell you guys, that's Mama Mucker. Alright? She come in and she get those girls when Mucker them go out there and they get these girls, she come in and give them the rules, bud. You want to survive in this family, this is what you got to do. Look at that. Man, that sister-in-law looks so miserable, man. She look like she ready to jump overboard and get gone. She's trying to escape. She's looking for any outlet. She's talking to anybody. She is so fake. I'm telling you, she's faking that fake designer she be wearing. Man, I'm telling you, man, all these guys want to look good. Creolebea, we know you got those Gucci shoes from the aftermarket. Come on, man, those are not real Gucci shoes. If you did buy them, you just bought them to look good. And I guarantee you, you only got that one pair because we see you wear them all the time, man. You pull out those Gucci shoes. Hey, guys, when she pull out those Gucci shoes, it's like, ding, like she keep them in a special box in the closet because she knows, she's living above her means and she'll never be able to afford another pair. She's going to keep them clean. She got them in a special golden box. When she opened it up, it's like, bing, it's time to turn up. These are my favorite shoes, guys. Walrus, man. Trying to look like something she's not. Talking about, you are buying a house. You ain't buying nothing, bud. We know the assistant to the middleman help you get in that. Now, that's one thing he do, guys. He can help you rent, but like I said before, when it comes to buying, he can't pull no plugs. I'm not gonna get this guy a loan. Of course he can get you in a rental. I can get you in a rental, but as long as you got the right amount of money. Because one thing about a rental, guys, if you don't pay your rent, you get thrown out quick. I'm gonna tell you that, bud. You get thrown out. So, most of the guys, as long as you're not coming in their house tearing up stuff, smoking and, damaging the place and all that stuff there, man. Anybody give you a shot, man. You just, one tell you you go to the nest. It don't matter, man. Long as you got the move-in money. Because the market is not that, you know what I'm saying? The guys trying to get off these houses and stuff, especially the ones that, pay a little, higher rent, because people don't have any money out here like that. They just say, okay, let them move in. They don't pay rent. I just kick them out. Alright? But when it comes to a home loan, bud, he's not doing any of that. Nobody's going to trust this. Come on, man. The guy wear the same pointy toes every time you meet up with him. Guy got the same shirt, same dusty jeans, and the same pointy toes. Same pointy toes, guys. Every time you see this idiot. These guys are no good, the bottom line. You need to get over there, Mucker, and take care of your baby. There's no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. This girl is crying out for help. Now, I don't care what happened in the past. She's telling you now. I don't care what none of you guys say. I don't care what none of you mean, hateful women say. I don't. Because the bottom line is, I don't care what happened, anything before this time. Right now, the baby is here. And she said, he needs to be in his baby life. He needs to step up. Okay? Because, guys, you got once those newborns go to crying at night and stuff, and you're the only one there, and it took two of you guys to make this guy. Come on, man. That frustration take you through the door, man. For real, man. You got to get up all the time by yourself. I know crying there helping, but you got to understand, man. Crier is doing everything Crier can do. And Crier is not trying to overstep nothing. But Crier is doing the right thing because this guy is not stepping up, so what that leave Crier to do? He's not an evil person, man, and he loves the kids. And he feels every kid should have a father. Rather the biological don't want to be there because he's a loser. I'm going to step up and I'm going to be there, man. Cry and look at this baby in no bad way. No, that's what a real man do. And I'm not trying to cry a coattail. Just look at his actions, man. If you're not looking at actions, man, I don't know what you guys are looking at. He's building a relationship back with Cam. Him and Cam is, he's stepping up, man. He's really stepping up. I don't think listen, the things Mucker done did in this, situation, Cryer never stepped down. Cryer's the good guy to me. Because, you guys can have conversations, argument. Who don't argue with their woman? Alright? But Crier never did anything bad like that, even when Crier wasn't messing with Erica. Just for the simple fact that she is his baby mom, and he said it on several occasions. I don't care what none of y'all say. That's still my baby mom. Even though they have little arguments, like I said, who don't have arguments? Crier always said, at the end of the day, that's still my baby mom. And then even they don't have to say anything out of his mouth. Erica can tell you, he showed with action. Erica know it's not one time she couldn't, even through the arguing and all that stuff, that she couldn't call Crier. You know? Because that's the guy Crier is, man. You know? He's not gonna dodge his responsibilities like everybody think he's gonna do. Just look at his action. This guy love kids. He get a granddaughter, he bring out the testing so she can see different things in life, you know? You gotta watch people's actions, guys. Crier didn't have to do nothing he did for, his son is gone. He could have been like most grandparents. Hey, man, my son's gone. I don't care nothing about his kids. But he didn't. He's showing his son from up above. His son is looking down, smiling, because he see that his dad is stepping up for him. Don't have to do that, but he did. And that's why, listen, I judge people off their actions. You know? I judge people, even when I first came on, guys, I'm not going to front, guys. When I first came on, I came on because of Psycho. I'm not going to front. But Crier could tell you, I wasn't biased. I still was calling Crier out, on a lot of stuff. But you got to understand, guys, when I was calling Crier out on a lot of stuff, it was joking stuff, but, it wasn't no real stuff. I was calling Crier out about giveaway. Who cares about that type of stuff? The fans are not really waiting on a giveaway, you do it, they would love it. But they're here for your content. Not once I ever called Crier out as being a deadbeat dad, a no good person that don't take care of his family. I never called Crier out for no kind of stuff like that. I never called Crier out because I watch and I see who's playing dirty. Psycho, he's trying to use the kid over there to get his YouTube fame off the ground. He really don't care about that kid. Mama Selena is so stupid. I'm going to tell you, I don't care what any of you guys say. I can't call nobody. I call them what I want to call them when they acting that way. Because you got this guy over there manipulating situations and stuff. He's jumping in all your ex business. And then you want to say somebody's picking on him? Man, look at here, man. This guy don't have nothing to do with the story, period. His name should have never been brought up if you had him tamed. But you don't. He's jumping all over the place. Listen, the quicker Crier found Latoya and got rid of him, and Erica found Mucker and got rid of him, Psycho was already on the job. Anybody they let go, he's talking about Mucker as his friend for life. But that's why you don't have any friends. Because if you did have any true friends, they wouldn't hang with you because you bring around too many new people, bud. Anybody you meet is calling your best friend. You bet this guy gonna be on the phone with his best friend saying, oh yeah, Joe cool. No, man, and then his friend say, no, you just met Joe, bud. How you know is he cool? I know he's acting cool now, but you gotta see this person out. No, I know Joe cool. I know Joe cool. I know in 2 days, but I can feel he's cool. No. This guy just desperate for a friend. Come on, Mucker's the same guy that you was talking about was choking chicks, beating them up, and all type of stuff, man. This was you. Watery, twisted mouth. This was you. This was you, Warris, talking about how you would never let a guy come in and disrespect you the way she described the whole way that Mucker disrespect Erica. You described that. You said if a man don't own up to his kids and stuff like that, he can't. You're not messing with him, basically. Straight up. Come on, like you this positive person, man. I told you guys, man. This girl just desperate for a man, like most of these chicks that's talking. Any chick that come up and defend her, I promise you guys, They got a guy in their house that don't pay them any attention. And they're on the same boat with her. They're like, man, Erica getting all the benefit from these guys. Cry, love her to death. And most of them, they look at that like, they get so jealous. Like, I want to, let's look at them. Most of them try to be blow their own life. The ones that's talking about her. They try to blow with their husband and don't turn out right. Husband, he's not paying her no attention. He's like, yeah. It don't turn out like, they want it to. They want to be a YouTube happy couple. So when they see Crying and Erica being happy, that's one thing they do. They like to sit back with popcorn when you guys are arguing. You know what I'm saying? But they can't do that now. And that's what I told Crying Erica in one of my videos. I'm like, man, don't give them too much of what they want. I mean, Erica, like I say, you can stay on your target. Just stay on your target. All these side, people, man, that don't have anything to do with it, don't give them a career. Because they're hurting. They're hurting because you're not mentioning them in this story. They want to be popping too. Like I told you guys, some of these guys would take, disrespect, looking bad. They don't care as long as it's some attention is coming behind it. Because they're sitting at home with their dirty mouths and they're talking about Crying Erica all day because they don't even have a man to argue with them. And that's how much he don't be there. He don't care enough. He's with his side chick telling these girls he's at work. Come home and fall out on the bed, sleep like he's working. But in reality, he was out there doing him. Because every time he come on, he see, his chick in the house with his stank mouth talking about Crying Erica. I don't care nothing about that guy come home from a long day and you're in there, he come up to you, yeah, baby, work was real hard today, and tell you a whole long story. And at the end of the story, you bust out, yeah, I know, baby, it get hard, just like Crying Erica. Them guys, they been going at it, baby, all day long. Man, the guy probably falling asleep on you talking. Because that's how much you're into their life. And the bottom line is these girls are jealous, heartbroken. These are, women psychos, women J-psychos. Soon as you talk to them one day, you don't talk to them the next, automatically, you guys are enemies. They don't know what took place. They don't care what took place. They only care about themselves. Them being happy with you giving them a conversation. They don't care about what's going on in your life. They don't care nothing about none of that stuff. They just want you to please them. Because they're miserable. No life. Guys, you gotta look at a lot of these chicks, man, that come on and bashing Erica and Crying, man. Look behind them. Come on, man. Because, guys, you gotta think about it. If I had a chick that came on that much talking about, I'd be like, man, girl, you gotta shut up. But that's how much the guys care about them. They don't care enough to say shut up. They know, long as she's distracted, she and he, because you got a couple of he's over here. Some of these girl boys, I don't know. Psycho and the rest of them. Only thing they care, is that they're staying, distracted by what's going on YouTube, where they can do everything. They're not worrying about what's going on with them, and they love that. Good. Just keep worrying about Crying Erica, because I'm out here having fun. I'm out here having a good time. Psycho, man. Psycho, I'm telling you, better watch. And she come home late, Psycho. You already know that what she was doing with you now. The same way you get them is the same way you lose them. You water mouth, twisted mouth. Oh, man, you an old beaver, Walrus, and slidey toes, slippy, pointed toes, Mucker. But get up out of here, man. Listen, man. Mucker, this is what I want you to do. I want you to put some skis on the bottom of those pointy toes. I want you to go to the highest mountain. You put J-Psycho and Walrus on your back, and I just slide all the way down, bud. Now let's see if you guys make it. Alright? Let's see if you guys make it. Huh, guys, that is a never-ending story with these guys, man. is a never-ending. I feel like a psychic right now because everything I tell you guys, Erica confirm it. She let you know this is what type of guy this guy really is. And any chick that's, say, hey guys, listen, guys, you know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to hold you guys too long. But the last thing, guys, you got to pay attention to all these guys that's on, YouTube and they're running their mouth. Just look at them, guys. They're miserable. They're miserable. They're more miserable than Creolebea. And that's how she can recruit them. That's how she can recruit them. Guys, this is a never-ending story. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.